relevant if somebody was formally charged for a crime opposed to somebody that's not charged with a crime? Or do you guys understand that? Nobody understands that? So, sometimes you, I want to explain to you guys, but I don't want to break the law. So, sometimes you are charged with a crime, but no charges are filed or they're dismissed. Or, you're accused of a crime, but the police says no crime happened. So, it's the difference between being charged and not charged. So, if somebody's not charged with a crime, would you give weight to that? Opposed to somebody charged with it? Can I give them weight?
Jason Gordon, badge number 463. No, I don't believe a previous accusation or charge is relevant in a current.
What badge number were you in?
463.
So I just want to clarify for a second for Mr. Davis. I think what the question is that Mr. Davis is saying is that, would it be relevant to you if, let's say someone comes forward claiming that a crime happened to them, but the police didn't file any charges? A case wasn't ultimately formed, even though a person came forward, said this happened to me, blah, 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 but yet the person was never charged with a crime. That was, I believe that was the sentiment of the question.
My answer is no, that's not relevant to me.
Okay, all right. And there was a hand. So just one sec, let me wait for the mic. And if I could have your name and badge number, please.
Badge number 385. So would this be in regards to this particular case, or is it like a previous criminal history?
So we're not talking about this case at all. We're just talking about general hypotheticals.
So if hypothetically someone had charges against them that were dropped, is that what you're asking? Is that what?
Yes.
Then yeah, no, I wouldn't give any consideration to that.
What badge number were you in?
385.
Badge number 373, Gillard. I would actually give weight to that because sometimes things don't actually come to the courts for various reasons, but I would give weight to someone else's testimony that there was a crime committed against them, even though it never actually was tried.
What badge number?
373.
Anybody in the back? Okay. You guys in the back can free to answer because some of you guys might make it over here. I'm pretty sure you will. Would you give more merit to a person that makes a confession in jail or they're free? So I'm saying, if somebody said something happened to them while they were in jail, not saying that alleged crime, okay, say, hypothetically speaking, saying they never told nobody until they got to jail. When they were free, they never said anything. Would you believe that person? Do you think being in jail gives it less merit, or being out of jail gives it more merit?
Grant number here 404. I don't think where the confession or whatever it doesn't matter where it's said, it's still being said. So you could say it in California, in jail, in your house, it doesn't matter, it's being said.
Do you think blacks and whites are treated fairly in court, in the justice system? Feel free to raise your hand.
I'm sorry, do you mean fairly or equal?
Equally.
John Barker, number 356. In theory, they are treated equally, but in reality, I don't think they are.
So, let me get back to you, so you're thinking, John, I like to call you your name, not like badge number. You're thinking is, if white person is charged with the same crime as a black person, that the black person will be treated fair, or the white person will be treated equal.
I think that a part of it depends on how much they can afford the attorney, the quality of attorney.
Now that,
Lenithia Harris, 461. I believe our justice system has a responsibility to treat everyone equal. However, we do know that there are cases in society today that they are not. I don't think all cases play the same relevance in when it comes to race. I don't think abuse of any type or misuse plays a factor when it comes to race. I don't think it's racial based. I think there's a predator and there's a victim. So I think it's judged based on just the testimony and the belief and the character and all of those things of the individual people involved. I think that is probably one of the cases that are not looked at in that aspect.
anyone else on that?
Oh, so it's actually only the first 32?
Yeah, only the first three.
Yeah, so that
Sorry,
first,
sorry.
that's okay, the first row over there, and then that's the cutoff.
Thank you, Officer Carter. You think if if somebody says they were a victim of a crime, told the police, and the police know about it, and the police investigate, and then, say hypothetically speaking, the police goes get a warrant, but the police, with this warrant in his hand, never goes and arrests the person.
Robert, may we approach